Okay, welcome to the Periscope today. Does internet marketing take the pain away from network marketing? And I'm going to answer that question, why or why not. There's arguments on both sides, and feel free to leave your comments and opinions. Let me know. But what do you think? Does internet marketing really take the pain away from network marketing? And I got to tell you where I'm coming from on this. And incidentally, before I get into all the details there, and if it takes the pain away or if it doesn't take away the pain, we're going to explore that in this real short Periscope right now. My name is JackLater. Some of you guys know me. Most of you guys probably know me. And for those of you who are new to the Periscope, I've hit the top 10 leaderboard in 3 different internet marketing systems. Well, why does that matter to you? It's not to brag, but to just let you know that I am qualified to teach what I need to teach to help other marketers, get more sales, get more recruits, and become top leaders in their companies. So anyway, I'm going to explore this right now. Just let me adjust my phone here for a second. Now, does internet marketing take the pain away? Now, I got to tell you, it really depends. I know that those of you who are in internet marketing and those of you who are in network marketing, if you're doing internet marketing and network marketing together, then you can definitely see how it can take the pain away, primarily from prospecting, right? Now, there's advantages and disadvantages to using internet marketing with network marketing, and we have to be upfront about it. Now, I'm gonna tell you, maybe you agree, maybe you disagree. I don't know with the advantage here, but when I first started a network marketing company, or when I first joined a network marketing company, they told me to go out and call family and friends and talk to my my pastor, my teachers, my friends, my who I went to kindergarten with, call my uncle, my aunt, my grandma, and make a list of about 100, 200 people. They usually tell you to make a list of about 200 people and just brainstorm the heck out of that, and then you have to contact them, which is fine. If you're a real gutsy person. I'm not saying don't do that, but I mean, is it painful? Yeah, it can be painful unless you're the type of personality who just doesn't feel that pain. But I think most people really don't want to be contacting their family and friends, and I can see that, but I never tell a person not to contact their family and friends. In fact, I encourage it, especially for new people, because those are people who know, like, and trust you. So you make this list, then you have to call them. You get on the phone, call them and say, hey, I just joined something here. I really think that you may want to take a look at it. I think that it has a ton of potential. I don't know whether you're interested or not, but I think you might want to check this out because it's looking pretty hot right now. Let's get together and let me show you this, and then you can decide if this is something you want to look into or not, and you make an appointment, and I think that's a pretty good approach to talking with family and friends. Does it work? Yes, it does work, and people have built big businesses that way. Now, what happens when you run out of your warm market? That's a challenge, and then you have to go to the people that you've sponsored and go to their friends and go to their friends and go to their friends, and you should probably do 3-way calls if you're doing regular network marketing that way. Now, what's the is it painful? Let me say it this way. Is it duplicatable? Yes, it is duplicatable. Can you build a business that way? Yes, you can build a business that way. Is it painful? Yeah, it is painful. For most people, it's a pain in the neck for most people. I've done it, and it was painful. But on the other hand, what about what about internet marketing? Does it take the pain away? Well, it depends on how you look at it. I believe, yes, it does take the pain away, okay? And it's very effective. And it's been my primary way of bringing people into the business. And if your company, now I got to say a big if here, okay, to be honest, if your company has a system in place for you to market online, that includes capture pages and everything, they need to have a system that is duplicatable online. If they don't, well, you probably need to do it the old-fashioned way. But if they have a system in line, then you need to utilize that system, okay? Unless, and here's the caveat, unless you are a really experienced internet marketer and network marketer, and you have the ability and wherewithal to put together a training site and a system of your own, okay, that your new recruits can plug into. But do not, okay, I mean, I repeat, do not, I mean, this is where the pain would come in. Don't try to develop a system if you're brand new, because you don't yet have the experience and the expertise necessary to develop capture pages, to collect email addresses, and follow up, and all of the other things that are necessary for a person to get recruits online. So your company has to have some kind of a system in place if you are a new person in your network marketing company. Now, let me tell you my own experience on this. About 15 years ago, like I said, when I first joined a network marketing company, the internet was just really starting to get going as far as marketing was concerned, and we didn't have email autoresponders, we didn't have Facebook or any of the social media. There was no such thing as social media 15 years ago, and but what I did have is I had a little jewelry store that I had online. And I had pretty good traffic on that jewelry store, even though I really, didn't, at that time, I really didn't know what I was doing. I made a pretty good, substantial supplemental income with that jewelry store. I sold gold jewelry. Well, what I did is that I wanted to do this network marketing company. It was a nutritional company. And so all I did was I put a link or like a small banner on my web pages. On every single jewelry page, somebody saw a banner. I think I either had it on the bottom or the top of the page. It might have been at the top of the page. Just a banner leading to my opportunity. And I was able to get signups that way. And now those were in the days, like I said, where there were no email autoresponders. Now today it is crucial, absolutely crucial, that you build a list because you can control what you send to that list. You can make thousands of dollars and get new recruits on that list. You'll have people joining your business, sometimes 1 or 2 or 3 years after they start on your list. Well, we didn't have a list in those days, but I thought, well, heck, I could get recruits by just putting a banner on my jewelry store site. Well, that was great, and I recruited a bunch of people that way, but guess what? It wasn't duplicatable at all. My company had no training and never encouraged anybody at that time to market their network marketing company, the nutritional company, online. In fact, they probably frowned against it, but I was kind of pushing the edge there, and I decided, well, I could get recruits this way. And so I like I said, I was able to recruit a lot of people back in those days, but they didn't duplicate. Well, why didn't they duplicate? Well, they didn't duplicate for a couple of reasons. They didn't duplicate back then because the company didn't have a system set up for marketing online. And secondly, they couldn't duplicate what I did because most people just didn't have a website in those days. I mean, I had my own jewelry store, and I could put a link to my opportunity from my jewelry store, And that's great, but most people didn't have a web presence. They didn't have a store of some kind on the internet. And it took a lot of work for me just to create the storefront for my jewelry store. I did it the old-fashioned way, and I had to learn HTML and all the technical stuff. It was really a lot harder back then. And nobody was going to create a web store from scratch back then and then put a link to my website. It was just too complicated. And so nobody that I sponsored was sponsoring online. And so I had to encourage them to do something that I wasn't doing. And that was, I told them to go to their family and friends, and I hit that pretty hard. Some of them did that, and some of them duplicated, but most of them didn't want to talk to their family and friends. So my point is that, go back to the original question, and let me know your opinion, your experiences on this, but go back to the original question: does internet marketing take the pain away? No, and yes. It'll take the pain away if your company has a system in place, or if you are a marketer that knows how to create an awesome system. And there's a bunch of them out there. I realize that, but if you're brand new, then your company has to have a system in place. So my recommendation is this. Should you do internet marketing with network marketing? And I'm going to say this, absolutely yes, especially if your company has a system in place that's duplicatable on the internet. If they make available capture pages and sales pages so that people could join your network marketing company and have that absolutely duplicatable, so that when they gain a new recruit, all they need to do is plug that person into your system, your already ready-made system that can duplicate on the internet. If they don't have that, well, you need to contact family and friends, okay? And because it is duplicatable, okay? Let me know what you think about this. Let me know your opinion on whether internet marketing takes the pain away or not, and maybe there's something that an experience that you may have gone through. And incidentally, if you want to see more internet marketing tips, tricks, and ideas and strategies from a top 10 internet marketer producer, and I've been able to attain that, by the way, competing with thousands and thousands of other affiliates. So I know how to teach people how to market online, how to become top earners, how to become top producers in their companies. So what I'm going to recommend is that you check out my training on workwithjacklater.com. Workwithjacklater.com. I have hundreds of training pieces there, ranging anywhere from 3-minute tips to 2-hour full presentations, and it's free, absolutely free. Put your wallet away. Go to workwithjacklater.com. Check out my training over there. Also, while you're there, make sure to check out my 8-step checklist and video walkthrough to 30 to 50 leads per day. I've been able to do that myself, so go ahead and click over there. I'm going to give you a free training that you can download and a PDF. It's a walkthrough that you can check through, one step at a time. There's, I think, about 10 or 11 steps, and if you follow those steps, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to get leads. So anyway, go ahead and go to workwithjacklater.com. Check out my free training over there. Check out my 8-step checklist and video walkthrough. Hope you enjoy that. I do a Periscope every day at 10 o'clock. Want to invite you every single day, promptly at 10 o'clock, teaching people how to get more sales, how to recruit top people, how to achieve the top leaderboards in their own companies. So, tune in at 10 o'clock every day right here on Periscope. And don't forget to check out workwithjacklater.com and download my 8-step checklist. and leave me some hearts. Swipe either down or sideways, depending on what kind of screen you have. Feel free to share and click the share button. Make it a great day. Bye.